Hello, hello. Welcome to the first episode of Building a Home. I love that title. But yeah, how this series is going to work is I have a list with a bunch of different buildings and just things I want to build. But yeah, some like just like tiny little things. From small houses to small castles to pretty much small little things. And we're gonna use a randomizer to determine one random thing from that list, and I'm gonna build that in that episode. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, let's go and choose what we're gonna build today. And here we go. Boom. Okay, what's it gonna be? It's gonna be a blue nether house. All I can do seems like we're gonna build a warped wood house. At least that's what I want to use it as a main block. So let's go. Yeah, so I started up there, and we're gonna build the house here because this is a good place as any, really. So yeah, I'm just gonna prep the area first, and then I'm gonna come back to you. Okie dokie. So now that the area is pretty much cleaned, I'm gonna start laying out the foundation. Before I do that, I'm just want to tell you guys, what has to be in this house. So in this house, there has to be a storage unit. So like 20 or so double chests or something, just like a starter base or something. Then there has to be a bedroom, so like just the place where my bed goes, and maybe a bit of like detailing, just a tiny little house. That's pretty much what I want to do. So yeah, let's get to that. Okay, so I laid out the foundation now. So let me show you. This is where the chest is gonna be. It's just gonna be like a row of double chests. It's gonna be like 3 blocks high. It's gonna come in this little slot right here. This is like the main entrance room, and like here's gonna be the entrance. You can walk here. This is gonna like a hallway to here, and here's gonna be the bedroom in here, and here's gonna be like an armory where you just have like an armor stand with your armor and just weapons and stuff, and maybe potions. But yeah, so that's like the plan I made in my head. It's not actually overly like complicated. It's not gonna be overly fancy. Yeah, it's just gonna be basic starter base. I have edited a bit, so I've brought all the wall blocks up to 5 and started like putting the walls in. But, like the edges I made 5 blocks high, and yeah, it's not overly crazy. It's not gonna be overly like the top. Yeah, I just did the wall. So yeah, gonna finish up the walls. Pretty much gonna finish up these walls, and then I'm gonna show you guys again. Okay, so I finished setting up the walls. The walls are all high now. And what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go and do this to every single one of them. I'm gonna be right back. As you can see, I finished stripping all of the wood, and the next thing I want to build is the entrance. I already have like a complete design in thought, but it's not all that amazing. Okay, this is the way I want the door. Yes. So, nope, I do not want it that way. It's just gonna work. So, this is like the base thingy. We have the door, we have these two things. What we're gonna do besides this, we're gonna place these like this, place these like this, and then just have these connect. Now we go ahead and make this work. And now we can just walk in and we have an entrance. Yes. So yeah, this is pretty much still completely clean in here, but we now have an entrance, which is good. It's a start. So yeah, what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna go and I'm gonna replace the floor in the inside. Just come over the pattern and do that. So I'm gonna be right back. Okie dokie. So I finished building in the floor. I've used Prismarine to have like a similar kind of color scheme. It's pretty much more like you know, like tiles. You know, it's pretty much going for that vibe. I have a more like a darker like rimming around it as well. And if you go in here, that's the wood. And you go in here, and then you have all the tiles on the floor. So yeah, that's the first thing I did. So the next part I want to put in is I'm gonna put in the chests here. I'm gonna start making like a kind of wall between like to the bedroom and redesign the floor pattern there. Probably make it more like wooden, and just make probably like a stairway up here instead of an armory. So I can go up here and like a stairway, and then have like an upper floor as well. So that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. So I will, yeah, do that now. So yeah, I've started putting in here like the wall that I said, like kind of a divider between the two. It's just some glass panes, just a bit. I've used a bit of strip logs to make like the floor pattern be just a bit more nice than the cold tiles. It's just like warmer because like a wooden floor is just like a bit more comfortable. I've used green beds because I like green, and yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna do a bit more designing in the room, and I'm gonna be right back with you. Okay, so what I did now is I made a bit of a mixed design between the bookshelves and the custom bookshelves. They're just like filled with books and clothes. I did a bit of like just used stairs inside the walls. They just looks like walls from the other side, but they give a bit more of depth to the building, and it's just like pretty little bed where you can sleep in. And yeah, nothing too crazy. Yeah. So next what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna go and build the stair upwards. Okay, now that this is done, I used a bit of copper and like cyan, terracotta, and different kinds of prismarine to give it like a bit of color diversity, even though it's mostly blue. I also have these here so that you can like you don't fall off this way. But yeah, so they all look the same way as well. Just saying. So yeah, it's nothing crazy, but it's pretty. At least that's what I think. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm just gonna put on all the chests here. Okay, I have put a bit of storage in it, not all that much, for smelting stuff like glass stuff. We have normal furnaces for food purposes, and if you're mining, and if you have like just bit quick stuff that you have to dump off, or like something important, you're crafting and stuff, you can put that in here, craft, and you have again the chest here. And something I did that I didn't talk about is I put a bit of lights around and use these. I'm gonna put these probably a bit around everything, just so there's a bit of light around. I'm probably gonna do that at some point. But yeah. So now this is pretty much done. I'm probably just gonna use some form of slabs to slap that off up here. You know, the usual. Actually, I have a better idea. We use the stairs and make a form of indent, because you can still open chests this way. And there we go. Pretty. I actually need a bit of light. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use end rods in this matter. And there we go. We have a bar of light here. Actually, no, I'm not gonna use it and put it here. I have a better idea how to put it. We go and put them like this. It still disrupts like free chests up here. Besides that, it gives us enough light that it is pretty. At least that's what I think. So what I'm gonna do next though is I'm gonna put in windows, just to like break up all the exterior since it's just like solid. So I'm gonna put in some windows now. Okay, I'll see you once I'm done. Okay, so now you see, I've put in like the roof. I put that in, like the next floor, just like the floorboarding. I have put in a few windows. Mostly of them are just like all of them are pretty much just green. I'm very proud of this one because like it's very close. It shows a bit over, but I think this is cool. There's sadly nothing to look out in, but there's a few windows now. There's nothing here, which is a bit sad. So what I'm gonna do is just gonna do this. Yes. And yeah. It just gives a bit of detail, I guess. I think I could probably do this like this. Make it a bit more big. Yeah, now it's a bit bigger. Use the same thing here. Nope, does not work. It's that'll work. And then I'm gonna use these to put these on to just put a bit of light in here. I'm gonna do this and just put a light here. Put a light up here. Just so like the room is lit up a bit. Nothing absolutely magnificent, just a few little details. So yeah, we now have an entrance, a few windows. We can go in here. We have storage. We go here. We can go up, and we have a bedroom to sleep in. We go up. Actually, I should remove that because I just hit that. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave that away because I just hit them by running up, so that's a bit counterproductive. Yeah, we can't just leave it like this, right? So I need to come up with something to do on the top floor, and I have an idea. I'm too lazy to build the second floor, and also it's not required of me because I only want to storage and thing. So what I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna make like a garden up here, like a like just field to harvest crops in, and maybe like a tiny garden. So that's what I'm gonna build. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So to break it up, I'm using kind of like prismarine blocks here. They just like, so I can use these fences in between. They do not connect, but that's like not really all that important. It still keeps you like, you can go out if you really want to, so you don't have to like go all the way out and just to get down. But it like does keep you from falling off accidentally. So yeah, that's why I like use the like the stone walls, just like to break up the monotony of just using the fences. Yeah. Oops. That was not what I want to do. So we put in all these fences. Okay. Now we have this area to work with. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a field in this quadrant. Word. But yeah, we're gonna put a field in here. So we go in here. Let's use some stairs. Ouch. And we're gonna put like a field here. We need a bit of dirt for that though. So now that I have dirt, we have this. Right. So we have a field here now. How do we water it? We go here and put water in here. That's big enough to just like be symmetrical and still have enough water to just make all that usable farmland. So that is loud. Oh wow. So we go and just, what are we gonna plant here? I'm gonna plant the new flower because it's full. Yeah. It's just like these flowers. We're gonna put down a place to sit, just so people can like do their thing. Let's get blue signs though, because you can either use like trapdoors for this, but you can also use signs, which is really cool. I think you could probably also use prismarine for these. I'm not actually sure, could you? Probably. Yeah, let's take at least a look. Yeah, you could. I think these actually look better. So, how is this one? Yeah, this one also works. It's not as good. I like this one more. But yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a campfire down. Because actually all this wood is fireproof, so it wouldn't even be a fire hazard. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna put down a firework. Not firework, campfire. Oof, words. That is a door. And now we have this. We don't want to have it burning all the time, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this. Yeah. So if you want, you can have a campfire up here with friends. So, right. We also have like a area to chill in here. Let's actually make that bigger and put like a place to lay here. I actually need the slab form of the dark prismarine though for this. And we go and do this. but this is in the way then. It just like doesn't fit with this. Okay, now we have like an area to just lay and just have fun. It's like a, you know those like not seeds. I don't actually know the word for them, but like you lay on them on the outside and if you're like at a pool or stuff. So yeah, that's one of these. And we just have a bit of space here, and yeah, just a bit of tiny little bit of detail, but not overly much. So yeah, what we have, just oh, that works. Just put a bit of detail here. So yeah, this is the entrance of the build. It's a blue starter house made of banana wood. You have a bit of flowers, you have lights at the entrance, and if you like come to it, you just see the house. It doesn't have windows here, so that's like a bit not all that cool. No, oops. No, no, I'm breaking everything. But yeah, so you come here, you just can walk in the house. It has a door. It looks pretty, even though it's closed. It doesn't like have like a hole here or something, so you can really just use this. Yep, just a bit of detail there. Yeah. So we have storage. It's everything is lit up. We have a few windows. Nothing too crazy. Just pretty stuff, I would say. It's not overly extravagant, and it's not like overly amount of details. I think it's pretty. Yeah, I think it's very pretty. I think I'm gonna go and put these here as well. It'd be like a full light that just lights up the whole thing. Okay, actually it doesn't fit here because the window is off center. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get stairs and use these to hold that in place. Ta-da! Okay, it's not overly great, but it should do. There we go. So, a bit more detail put in here. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's done. I think this is pretty much done. It gives enough detailing. We have a tiny little farm here for little flowers. And yeah, it's pretty. At least that's what I think. So, yeah. Nothing overly crazy, and just a tiny blue house. I would say that pretty much does it. Oh, this was the first episode of building a hole. I'm gonna try and bring these out weekly, but we'll see. Yeah. I hope you have a beautiful evening, a beautiful day, beautifully, and just overall a great time. And I'm hopefully gonna see you next time. Bye-bye!